Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. In today's lesson, we will learn how to factor cubic polynomials. In order to do so, we first need to learn two special product patterns. The first one is called the sum of two cubes, which says that a cubed plus b cubed equals the quantity a plus b times the quantity a squared minus ab plus b squared. For example, let's say we have x cubed plus 8. You need to notice that x cubed plus 8 can be rewritten as x cubed plus 2 cubed, since 2 to the third power is equal to 8. Now, once we do that, all we have to do is replace every a by x and every b by 2. So this becomes x, this becomes 2, x, 2. And once you do that and you simplify, so by simplify, we see here that we can simplify x times 2. X times 2 becomes 2x. And then here, this is 2 squared. 2 squared becomes 4. And therefore, x cubed plus 8 is just equal to x cubed plus 2 cubed, which, using this sum of two cubes pattern, gives us the quantity x plus 2 times the quantity x squared minus 2x plus 4. Analogously, there is a pattern for the difference of two cubes, such that a cubed minus b cubed is equal to the quantity a minus b times the quantity a squared plus ab plus b squared. For example, 27x cubed minus 1. Now, as we did earlier, we need to first notice that 27x cubed minus 1 can be rewritten as 3x cubed minus 1 cubed. Therefore, our a is equal to 3x and our b is equal to 1. Now, all you have to do is same thing as earlier, is that replace every a by 3x and every b by 1. And once you do so again, you would have 3x minus 1, which I have here, parentheses, 3x squared. So 3x squared, when you simplify, right, this is from the a squared. 3x squared, when you simplify, it just becomes 9x squared, because 3 squared is 9, x squared is x squared. And then for ab, we would have 3x times 1. That's where I get this 3x. And then for this 1, remember that you have here 1 squared. So this 1 squared is just equal to 1. So bottom line, we do have these two patterns that you need to be aware of. The first one is the sum of two cubes. And then the second one is the difference of two cubes. Let's do more examples. Let's say we want to factor x cubed plus 64. So x cubed plus 64 is equal to x cubed plus 4 cubed, which tells you that your a is x and your b is 4. Now, that's also here, every a becomes an x, every b becomes a 4. And if you rewrite this, it will be like this. And once you simplify again, you have here 4 squared. You can simplify this as 16. And then here, x minus 4 just becomes 4x. So what we're saying now is that x cubed x cubed plus 64 is equal to x plus 4 times the quantity x squared minus 4x plus 16, and we're done. Lastly, let's say we want to factor 8p cubed minus q cubed. Again, you want to be able to rewrite it first as a difference of two cubes. Now, 8p cubed is equivalent to the quantity 2p cubed, since 2 to the third power is 8 and p to the third power is p cubed. Once you write it this way, same thing as earlier, we're just going to replace every a by 2p and every b by q. And once you do that, it will look like this. 2p minus q times the quantity 2p squared plus 2pq plus q squared. 2pq coming here from a times b, which is 2p times q, and q squared from q squared here. Now, we need to simplify 2p, the quantity 2p squared. If you do that, 2 squared is 4, p squared is p squared. So our final answer becomes 2p minus q times the quantity 4p squared plus 2pq plus q squared.